Live from Los Angeles, California, where the fruitcake governor wants to ban all our motorcycles and freedom to ride. The Big 49 says, F you. Today, we go straight to God's country, Nashville, Tennessee, to bring you wall-to-wall coverage of the Supercross. Suck it, Gavin Newsom.
There we go, a little Kid Rock. Little rebellion music right there on the Big 4-9. This is the LCQ results for the 450 LCQ. Shockingly, do you guys want to guess who won?
Cross?
Somebody on
Cross? Hold on here. Hold on.
Be a Cowie.
Was it Cartwright? Was it Cartwright? Cartwright is the winner, right?
The chances are it's going to be a Cowie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Was it Cross?
Top six.
Was it Cartwright?
Piazza?
Well,
No,
Piazza was on Yamaha.
no. Jason Anderson.
Are
away
you
with it.
serious? Jason Anderson won that.
He ran away. Shout out to Jason Anderson for getting
I
his
don't.
first.
I don't even know how
win
you
this year.
Did you? Who had that call on the? Who had the LCQ bet? Who was?
LCK.
Oh wait. Did
Hey, what's weird is Jason jokes about that. That was the LCK. The top six were Kawasaki's in that race.
Yeah, they were
Six
all
in a row.
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki's.
Yep. So, Team Green did what they did today.
Yeah.
They won that LCQ, boy.
They dominated that LCQ.
Yeah. So
Boy,
if you want to win in an LCQ, you need to ride green. That's what we're saying.
Follow the Yoda.
Yeah.
Wow.
Follow you. If you want to win in an LCQ, Team Green. That's the way to go.
There you go. Hey,
Of
who
course, in
owns
a Maine, you're not going to do much, but
Is the goat farm in Georgia? Is that where the Cairo, Georgia? Is that the goat farm? I thought it was in Florida.
it is in Georgia, I believe.
Oh, I did not know that. For some reason, I thought that was always in Florida.
No, it's in Georgia.
Okay.
It's in Georgia, but it's all same dirt down there.
Yeah, same
that?
red southern clay.
Yeah, Southern Clay.
Look at that red plate.
That red plate says winner, winner, chicken dinner. Although what I'm noticing about that shade of red that they have on that particular red plate is that it is not that cool, shiny
red?
glittery, shiny red. It's more of a flat red.
Well,
I like
I'm
that
sorry,
shiny red they
the
had
shiny
on it
red.
for a while.
The red
Badass.
plates look bad on Hondas. It doesn't look good. The red Honda with the red plate doesn't look good. I like it on Eli's bike.
On Eli, it looks good.
Yeah, the red with the blue, it looks cool. With any other
Yeah.
color, it looks cool. It doesn't look great on the Honda.
There they are at the Carmichael farm, right there.
Yep. There you go.
So
Ricky.
they walked through this morning. They ran this already this morning.
Does he own that still, or did he sell it
No,
to Yamaha?
he sold it to Yamaha. Star Yamaha now owns the goat farm.
Okay.
And Ricky came back just to see, like, you know, how you
How
like
it's
you,
looking.
how you when you sold your old house and the guy that bought it from you goes,
Right.
hey, why don't you come over and see what I did at your old place?
Right.
That's
Oh, yeah.
exactly what's going on here with Ricky. He walked into his old place and they were like, oh, we completely redid it.
We bulldozed this crap.
We bulldozed everything and redid it all to the nines, and they did. It is beautiful. I mean, just look at this.
It's
It's a
pretty nice.
gorgeous facility, and they literally built it out, and then now they've expanded to a point to where they're full, and it's mostly
Well,
250s.
Yeah.
If they've got, if they've got a locker room, there's like 72 dudes on that Star Racing Yamaha 250 squad.
Yeah, well, they got 4 tracks there, so they've four full tracks on that property. It's a big location. you know?
Ferrandis is out there training outdoor. If you didn't notice that, so he is done.
There's-
They've got
there-
him back. He's on the bike, but he is not coming back. To
There's their
Supercross.
trophy. There's their trophy room, and here's their locker room right there.
Yeah, wow, that locker room
Yeah,
is
it's
huge,
okay.
dude.
It's like no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like that's Ricky's old goat farm.
Do you see that?
Ricky's old goat farm was an
So-
old beat up house. That
So
was all it
Ricky
was.
owned that and basically trained himself there.
Yes, he did. Yep.
He had that kind of cat. Well, granted, it was Georgia. It wasn't a lot of money back in the day,
Yep.
but
Back in the old Suzuki
Yeah,
days.
but he had like what? Man, when he's a little kid, he was sponsored by Fox. and-
Look at how big
Yeah.
that facility is, though, that they built right there in
Right.
comparison to what he had before.
wow,
mean-
look at those guys. James Stewart,
Amazing.
freaking Ricky Carmichael, and the king himself, Jeremy McGrath.
Yep.
Wow, that's a trio of dudes. And by the way, all 3 of them right now got on a bike. You wouldn't want to mess with it.
I was gonna say honestly, I've seen Ricky recently on a bike, and he is no joke.
Same thing. We've seen Jeremy recently
Yeah.
on a bike, and he's still. Oh yeah, you're still Jeremy McGrath.
I tried to chase him down in last year. Remember?
Yep.
Like, he was like 9 bikes ahead of me, and there was no.
You were no way going to catch
Nah,
Jeremy.
no, not gonna happen.
You're not going to catch
Yeah,
Jeremy.
not gonna. He's still Jeremy McGrath. And Bubba, you know what's funny? You never see Bubba on a bike.
No, you don't. And I don't know if it's, and this isn't a dig on Bubba, but I just don't know if he can fit all that hair in a helmet now, because he's got a lot of hair,
Yeah.
man. That guy's got a big, full head of
Right.
hair going on.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost as if he made a commitment to himself when he stopped racing. He was like, I'm never getting a haircut again.
Yeah.
I'm done with haircuts.
The other guy on that most
And then
career,
eventually he couldn't put a helmet on. So he
Eventually,
just-
he can't put a helmet
screw it.
on, so let's do it.
most career win list is Chad Reed, who lost his father this week. I saw the Instagram
Yeah.
feed. He had to fly back home to Australia and deal with that, and that's got to be awful.
That's always sucks. That
Yeah.
always sucks. Whenever you lose a family member, it always sucks, especially a parent.
Yeah, we lost a damn near family member this week. It was awful. It's one of my best friends. Their mother lives right down the street from me,
Yep.
and so we always go down and check on her. Whatever, she has slipped and fell and ended up passing away.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
she was like in her 80s. She's a great lady, but that's been awful too.
That sucks.
Yeah, sucks ass. Sucks ass when the old ones start going.
Looks like 250 race
main event.
main events. Moto is underway right now.
They're getting ready to go. They're doing the parade lap right
is that
now,
what it
so,
is?
So they're not out there yet.
It's
But
cool to
Hunter-
see. By the way, it's cool to see Jeremy on TV.
Yeah, Jeremy's not out there all the time, other than that science of Supercross when he does the Kawasaki thing, which is always really cool.
Yeah.
I dig Jeremy, the coolest dude ever. I love that dude.
Oh, he's a nice dude.
He's the coolest guy out of all those dudes. Jeremy's the most approachable. He's also got the most wins. No one's ever going to surpass him in Supercross wins at 70, whatever the hell it is.
Yep.
Dude, Eli's at number 2 with
And you can still
50-something.
see Ricky on the side looking at him going, dick.
I know.
That's
Dick.
funny.
Dick.
Yeah.
I could do that.
But
Yeah.
weird though, is
Let's
why
start
is there
again,
so
huh?
much more
Dick.
hype on Ricky
Should've
Carmichael
kept
than
going,
Jeremy
huh?
McGrath?
Why is there so much? Because I'll tell you. I'll explain why.
That's funny.
Ricky Carmichael was the first guy to introduce actual core fitness in his program for training for motocross and supercross. Previous to that, guys dabbled in it, but they didn't make it a regular thing. It
Yeah, they
wasn't.
ate
It wasn't.
cheeseburgers and fast food.
Yeah, it wasn't part of the program. And Ricky walked in and literally just by training and doing regular core training, he changed the game completely. Everybody looked at him and went, whoa. This
Yeah.
dude is so adept, and he became rigorous, and he became very, very controlled. It wasn't like the party atmosphere. He wasn't engaged in that whole party
Yeah, I
atmosphere.
would say it was like the videos, like him as a kid, him and Stewart and these kids,
Yeah.
like Pastrana. They were all in the Terra Firma videos and all the videos,
Yep.
and it just showed them being a kids growing up in the sport.
He grew
Right.
up in the sport. He fully grew up in the sport, but he was one of the first to.
And McGrath didn't have that, like
No.
like you were this kid in the sport.
McGrath just kind of showed up and
Just showed up.
did what he
Dominated.
did.
What he did.
And I think it was he'd always been riding. Jeremy's been riding since he was a little kid. I mean,
Right, but people followed that,
yeah.
followed Carmichael and
Yeah.
even Stewart and these guys.
Oh yeah, they followed him there all the way through Loretta Lynn's all the way up.
Right.
And what Carmichael did differently, though, the why he really rang everybody's chime was the fact that he brought in a fitness program and fitness schedule and training and cycling and all the stuff that you wouldn't expect in a motocross training regiment, where
And
a lot of guys
high-heeled
just,
boots?
Well, and a lot of guys just rode. You know, that was the thing. It was you go to see Jeremy, he just rode. That's all Jeremy did for training, really. It was
Just one.
just ride. I'm going to add some more riding into my riding, and then after I ride some more, maybe we'll do pretty good. That was his way of training. And what Ricky did is Ricky would say, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are bike days, and then I got weight days, and then I've got this day, and all
Which
of
is
He became a full-blown athlete.
the cardio and all that.
yeah,
That's what the
he,
sport.
he became an athlete out of it and really, pushed it. And even then, he still couldn't beat Jeremy McGrath's overall wins because Jeremy McGrath was
He was gifted.
gifted. I mean, he's born gifted. He was a rider. Like I remember as a kid. Going out to Beaumont and out in the IE out in Redlands and out towards Box Springs and in Riverside County because
Going, who's that?
all those guys used to ride at all these basically just open areas, and we'd all just kind of rode around,
Right.
and you'd see this guy on a CR 500, and he would just, I mean, just insane stuff that you would never even like touch.
Yeah.
And
Insane. Jumping the 60 freeway stuff.
yeah, you know a guy who knows a guy, and it's like, who's that? Oh, that's Jeremy. That's Jeremy. And then when you go to meet him, he's a really nice
That's
guy.
what's bitching about the canyons. It's still like that.
Yeah.
You know, you
Hey.
can go out there and you be in this little canyon. All of a sudden, some guy backflips this, and you're like,
Speaking
you
of
are a badass rider.
speaking of Jeremy's, got to send a shout out to our buddy Jeremy McCool, who's recovering from gnarly surgery after a really bad crash I did not know he had until just this week. And he is now a month removed from surgery and recuperating and trying to get back to healthy. So shout out to McCool.
I talked to
who's a friend of
McCool
ours.
this week.
Get well,
Yeah.
McCool.
I actually talked to him last week.
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's doing good, kind of down in spirits,
Yeah. That's a bad
He
crash.
was going to come ride with us, and he was waiting to get this YZ450. And you know how, like, supply is these days.
Yeah.
We were even talking about that, bro.
And
Like,
Yamaha's not exactly even delivering.
yeah, and they're hardly delivering,
Yeah.
And so he wound up getting a bike from these guys down the street, and
Okay.
the next week he crashed on it.
Oh,
And so it was a brand new bike, and he called me. He was kind of bummed because he was going to buy it from us, and then
Yeah.
we didn't have the bike in time. So like 3 days later, we have a bike for him.
Yeah.
In that case, it's always good to crash on somebody else's stuff.
So I was like, come on, I'm cool, but he did, and he felt bad about it. All this is all hitting him now. Felt bad, wanted
poor
to call
guy.
us, say what's up.
250 main has started.
Yeah, they are rolling.
They are rolling.
But he hurt himself pretty bad. He got his top
Yeah.
shoulder,
Yeah.
Bust.
Bust
Surgery.
and-
Springs and screws and all that fun
yeah,
stuff.
right up on the humerus.
Here's what I'll say. Jeremy McCool, great rider, amazing rider, very well accomplished rider. But like all of us, he's not exactly young.
No,
You know, he's not
For that
18.
sport.
and he's fast for local, but you go in the Paula and these nationals, and
Yeah.
he's still 40th or 50th. He's not the fastest guy out there.
No.
You know.
and that just tells you how fast these guys are.
And it is.
Everyone.
That just tells you the level that these guys are. Like, he has his pro card, and yet just because you got your pro card, you're still, got
Oh, dude,
another
I just saw a
40
dirty
places to go.
dog move happen in that main event.
So,
Well, it wasn't too
But it was
bad,
good to hear
but
from him. He was
I saw a
good.
dirty dog move.
Good
Well-
to hear from him. He's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
He's as nice a kid as you can find, man.
Yeah, I dig that kid.
We like McCool a lot. He's a good dude.
All right, let's break out.
We will break out. We will jump into some, some Nickelback. And we,
Oh, God, no. Delete that. Don't play Nickelback. Jesus Christ, why do we play Nickelback on this radio station?
because it's that new
Every
Nickelback
time I
song.
hear it, I cringe and I want to shoot myself in the head. Do not play Nickelback, please. For the love of God, put a rock and roll song in there. One that doesn't have a vagina.
All right.
Go beat that moto.
Yeah, I'm gonna go punch that moto thing in the face. I hate.
Welcome to Supercross coverage from Nashville, Tennessee, and the Big 49 is ready. Stretch is here in all his redneck glory. Moto Man's ready to bang his cousin. Jason from HYR's ready to sell some tractors. And Bookie Kyle's got his banjo out ready to take on those city slickers.
And Stretch is still laughing at his own
Still
jokes.
laughing at his own jokes.
Still laughing at his own joke.
Time to get our
God.
Supercross on the Big 49.
That
Good
is
old
funny.
boys are from Australia today, and Hunter Lawrence
That's right.
is your 250 East champion. And you know what I like the most
Just
about
like
this?
that.
The first dude down on the track is his brother is down there, stoked for him.
Yeah,
Jet
that's
is
kinda
down
cool.
there on the track. It is cool. Hunter takes the win. Joe Shimoda, shout out to Shimoda coming in second today and really hanging. Jordan Smith in third, Hayden Deegan in fourth, and rounding out your top five is, who did I have on that one? Hold on, I got it right there.
You got Max Anstey on 5.
Yeah, Max Anstey.
And then Jay Martz at 6.
Jay Martz,
and
good finish for
Viali's
Jay
at
Martz.
7.
But Viali will go to 9 because of that penalty from earlier. So
That is correct.
he's going to drop down. But Hunter Lawrence, first ever championship. He's been consistent
Now-
and good, but he hasn't won a championship.
What if
before.
Viali would have won today? Would he have still been at 3rd?
Yeah, he'd have got docked to 3.
Wow.
That's when it really hurts you.
Yeah.
Ooh, God, there's more crashes. I just saw another crash as the race is long but over, and some of the lappers
Jet's
who have been a
very
lap down
happy for
finishing.
his brother.
Yeah, he is. But remember, Jet's got what, 3 championships now? There he is.
And there's AJ Cantanzaro giving him a little hug.
First guy he sees is his brother when he gets off the track, and Hunter, that's a monkey off his back. As good as he's been to finally get a championship when your brother's got 3, yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Hunter Lawrence.
I think Jet's more excited than Hunter right now. Jet's going crazy.
I think Jet just likes a party.
Yeah. By the way, Jet was there slinging donuts like a mofo down in the pit row.
bet.
Oh,
bet.
my God.
Why
he was
not?
getting down.
Why wouldn't you?
Go Jet. Jet's a businessman. I like everything about these Lawrence brothers. They really are just great for the sport. Man, they're so good. Did you guys know Max Anstie has been top 5 every race this season except for one where he DNF'd? I did not know that stat until he said it, and I was like, wait a minute. I look back. No, he's right. Top 5 every race this season except for one DNF. That's consistent. Good.
I will say he's definitely been knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, but only one win. And then Deegan, though, is sitting at number 2 in the points. And that'll show you what will happen in points when you have one race where you get no points. So that one race, he's been top 5, but that one race of not getting in the top 5 knocked him all the way back to, like, I think 5th in points or somewhere in there. Pretty crazy.
Wow.
That was sweet.
That was very cool.
That was bad.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
I was just kind of taking in that whole moment of watching Hunter, go through that and seeing his family and all
Yeah,
that.
we
That
should have
was
just told
very,
Stretch to
very
shut
cool.
up. Huh?
Yeah.
That
Right?
I'd
was
already
perfect
seen,
timing.
Well,
right
here's
there.
the problem.
Hit
I'd
the
already
button.
seen it, so I was describing it to people that were watching it on
I know you're always
real
on that.
time.
We're on that delay.
Yeah, so you guys were getting it after the fact. I was describing it as it happened. That's why I was saying Jed looks more excited than Hunter.
It looked good.
Yeah.
By the way,
it's a good look, man.
I don't know if you guys are watching TV right now, but Suzuki actually has a commercial right now.
No way.
They had one earlier today. I
Is
kind
it
of
a 1983?
No, it's 75. You can get the brand new RM 125 for 1975. Yeah,
Wow.
it's looking really good
See if
this
they
year.
could tie in some Motley Crue in that,
Oh, that would be great.
right?
They're still racing that bike.
Yeah, they're still racing that bike.
That's
Actually,
the 2023 bike.
it's a 2023 bike. It's got the new air cooling on it. I don't know if you guys know that the new air cooling is coming out.
Okay.
So
Are they going with
new-
electric start next year?
New longer fins,
new longer fins, longer kicker. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty epic.
longer kicker, easier to start.
Easier to start, longer kicker. Yeah. They're going
Right.
from the dual shock to the mono shock.
Wow.
A single shock in the rear. I know it's a
Yeah.
pretty
progress.
Extra spring
It's a pretty edgy thing
or
to
a
do.
coil, extra
coil.
one more coil.
One more coil in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's inside. So,
Who would've thunk it?
welcome to Suzuki. They're going to call it the full floater. Yeah.
I got a full floater right now. It's in my toilet. Totally
that's,
different.
That's a whole different full floater right there. Yeah.
Lots of fiber.
Some assembly is required. All right, kids. It is the Big 49. We just went through 250 main 1.
You better change your picks.
You got to change your picks. By the way, who won that? Hunter won, so
That'd
we
be
all had Hunter.
Hunter Lawrence, and then you had Mr. Joe Shimota in number 2.
Yeah, I had
so-
voted 5, so I got a
Yeah.
point there.
Then you had Smith 3.
I had Smith at 2,
Yeah,
so I got a
point
point
there.
there.
Yep.
Yeah, Deegan, I got a point. Nancy, I got a point. So I got 10. I got 14 points.
Yeah, I got pretty much the same thing here.
I got
I think
30.
we
I got Jordan Smith at 3. I had Jordan Smith at 3.
Oh, you did? So
Yeah.
you did another 3, so another 2 points.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I had Hayden Deegan at
So
2.
I had 13. I actually got nothing on the KTM. So and you guys had nothing.
Yeah, if I would have swapped Hayden Deegan and I would have swapped Joe Shimoda, I would have probably
killed
won the
it.
whole thing. Yeah.
Dude, Shimoda looked really good. Remember, this is just his second, third race for Shimoda this entire season.
Yeah, but he's looking good. He's
Yeah.
getting back into the groove of things. And
He
he's
got back
definitely-
quickly is what I'm saying.
And I think he's going to be ready to come outdoor. I think outdoor, Joe did very well in outdoor last year.
I hate to say it, but I think Kyle did pretty good.
Oh, no way.
What'd Kyle do?
He had Hunter Lawrence, Joe Shimoda, Smith, Max, Deegan.
Wow.
So he tied me, 14.
Yeah. Actually, no, he had the top 3.
Yeah.
He had the top 3, and I had everybody too, just in the wrong order. As did he?
No,
he
he
had
had-
Smith in 2.
So if he was here,
Yeah, he had,
Oh,
but he had a DNS.
no, oh no,
Yeah.
no, he wins. Kyle
Yeah,
wins.
Kyle-
Well, he
Kyle's
never.
good
He
at
wasn't here
250s.
though today. It didn't count.
Kyle won.
You guys are pathetic.
He won.
It didn't count.
You
He wasn't
cheating
here.
Point combined.
Wow.
Little bastards are awful.
Are you
Gotta
knocking
give it
him
to
out
Kyle.
for doing his homework,
He did
but
not
yet
start.
not showing to the starting
Kyle
gate?
had a no start.
We're not sure he
Wow.
didn't steal him from the little kid, but we do know that he wins the day at least in 250s.
Look at that. They're handing over the number 1 plate over to Hunter.
Yeah, wow. That's gotta be a
Congratulations,
surreal
Hunter.
feeling.
Good for him.
What a crowd in that Nissan Stadium in Tennessee, where they literally all the way up to the top. There
They're
are people
packing.
seated up
They're
there.
packing the houses, man. They're
Yeah.
packing the houses with these Supercross races.
Hunter's emotional as hell. You can see it. He is very emotional right now as they talk to him. He
If
is-
you win #1 regional of your area, that's pretty good. You know, regional 250. In the case of, we have one here. It's #1 regional A-hole, and Stretch always seems to win that.
I'm not regional. I'm international. I'm the world heavyweight champion of A-hole.
I'm just saying.
Don't forget that. I'm a massive
How are you
A-hole.
feeling right now, Stretch? I mean, you
I'm
getting a little
feeling like a
emotional?
champion.
Are you feeling a little
No.
emotional about
I'm
that?
not emotional. Anger is the only emotion I have.
Got it. Okay. Got it. I just didn't know, like, you
I
know.
have nothing beyond anger. Outside of that, there's nothing.
you wanna-
Angry and hungry.
Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to thank any of your sponsors? You know, being a hole. Like,
No, because I did it all by myself.
got it. Okay.
I woke up in the morning and all I needed was me.
Okay.
That's all I had. Yeah. I don't want to thank any little people. I
Wow.
did it all by myself.
No sponsors.
Yeah, no
So
sponsors.
angry and hungry. That's about it.
Yeah.
Angry and
Only
hungry.
emotions you have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only all Stretch does.
Yeah,
And
that's all I
anger,
got.
hunger, and slightly annoying at moments.
It's kind of like an
Can be.
on-off switch.
Yeah. It's like a switch.
Is being a dick an emotion?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of
No, that falls under a-hole. That's
Okay.
all
A-hole.
part of it.
That's
yeah.
all. It's all part of the A-hole.
Okay.
Now, being the the #1 champion of A-hole, Stretch.
Yeah.
What actually goes into, like, what was your secret? Like,
Oh, it's very hard
where,
work.
Where Ricky Carmichael used fitness and focus and training and practice. What do you use to
Hate.
really be the champion?
Hate is what fuels me, really.
Hate?
I wake up and I find people, I'm like, everyone loves that guy. How can I tear him down? Okay, here we go. Ricky Carmichael, you midget. And I just start going at people. That's what I do.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
And you just
checking.
feed on it.
yeah. Just tearing people down to build myself up.
That's always a quality move. That's always that's something you want to really teach children.
Yeah, that's what I do.
To tear
Yeah.
people down.
There's a lot of
to
kids out there that
breeders.
want to grow up to be like Stretch. And I'll tell you, here's what you do. You find somebody that's really, really good at something, way better than you, tear them down.
Got
tear
it.
them down, tear them down, and you will build yourself up
Well,
to be the king a-hole of the universe.
I'm actually happy to see Joe Shimoda talking to Will on the TV right
That's
now.
not Will.
Yeah, I don't believe that's Will and Joe Shimoda. Whatever.
Wow. I believe that's Will. And Joe Shimoda, congratulations.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Look at that. Unofficial points. Hunter Lawrence wraps it up. Hayden Deegan's now 56 points back in second place. That's why
Hey.
the win went down for Hunter today.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Make it happen, Captain. That's what
So-
we
These
say.
guys got one race left, right? They only go back to Utah. Next week we get the West in Denver and then Utah.
That is it.
Yeah, damn.
That is it.
Something else. Jordan Smith looked good today too. That's another guy. He's older and has had an issue here or there and a couple of bad races, or he would have been way further up. Him and Anstey both, I think, had a few missteps.
Overall points right now in 250 on the East. That would be Hunter Lawrence, Hayden Deegan, Max Anstey, Jordan Smith, Chris Blows, Jeremy Martin, Nate Thrasher, and Tom Viale.
Oh, Thrasher's a heartbreaker too. He was
Yeah.
really doing good and got hurt.
Yeah.
Bummer on Thrasher. I like that guy. I like that kid a lot.
Good dude on the number 29, formerly number 49.
Anybody want to change their 450 picks? Because I did.
I'm not changing my 450 picks. I'm fine.
So I am officially Sexton, Eli, Barsha, Adam C, Roxon. That is where I'm
Okay.
going.
Very fair.
So
That
you,
is
you
my picks.
took my Adam C, huh?
Yeah,
you stick
Adam C looked good after he ran over Cooper. I'm like, he got the mojo now.
Okay.
So it's a stretches qualification.
Okay,
If
I
you
see
run
what you're
people
doing.
over, you
Oh, yeah, you really want to win if you run.
really
somebody
want
over.
to win.
But you got a -3 on changing your picks.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I say -10. He's
And
stretched.
then I got Dino.
Okay.
It's the A-hole award.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
Dino at 10. You guys are a little higher on Dino than I
A
am
Dino
today.
on 9 for me today.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you got? You Jason's got him at 9 too.
9.
9 and 9.
What did Kyle give us for Dino?
9.
He gave us a 9. You guys are all 9. 9. You sound like Kitty Roxon.
999. That's exactly it. Making it happen. So now it's going to be 450 Maine coming up here shortly.
Yeah, by the way, I kind of like these races being on NBC because it really speeds things up. That crap last week, if they hadn't had all the BS dragging on, we would have got to the main events before the storm hit.
You think?
Oh, hold on
Yeah.
a second. F you, Kyle.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He's throwing me the finger. He says he won.
Yeah.
He did win.
Well,
He
Kyle
won.
did
He won
F you,
250s.
Kyle. You weren't here.
Kyle
you didn't
won.
even start.
Kyle
Kyle-
won.
You couldn't even
Kyle's-
show up to business today.
Kyle sucks at 450.
Kyle
so-
did win. He did win technically.
Kyle's gonna hit you with a banjo.
Could have
next time
been.
he
He
sees
could have been C Money's picks. We don't even know.
Well, we never with Kyle. You definitely have to check his homework. You can't. He just
He
can't.
says I
turn,
change my picks all the time.
Yeah, well, I always want him to show his work. It's like a math problem. I want to see, how
but-
he actually did the problem
Yeah.
versus
F you, Kyle.
just give me the answers.
No, Kyle's doing Common Core math. It's a totally different style. Your old ass isn't used to.
it's not Common Core. We don't do
Core's
Common Core
different.
picks here.
Yes, we do. We do Common Core. However, whatever it takes to win, you win. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You got to use a
Wow.
9-year-old. You use a 9-year-old.
Gee whiz, I'm all about
I don't wanna
show your
defend
homework.
I don't want to defend
Everybody
Kyle,
knows.
but I am.
Everybody knows. I do my own homework. Even if I get the equation wrong, I did my own homework. I know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide.
I would use Chat GP if it let me.
Of course
I'd be
you
like, Give me
would.
picks because I just want to win. You know why?
Of course
Because I'm
you
a
would.
winner. That's what I do. Winners win. Losers lose.
Wow, is that what it is?
Yes, that's what I have. Tiger blood.
It's funny because Stretch is so humble. Yeah. Now, when you get your A-hole award, are we going to give you the?
Yeah, you know what? Good on them for making him go to the hospital, making him get in that ambulance and go. I know it was probably a fight to get him to do it, or maybe he knew he was,
probably a
dizzy
fight.
as hell.
He was bummed about going there. He did not want to leave. He wanted to get back on that bike, but
What a bummer.
you saw Gravity going, no. You're going to sit down for a while.
That literally, it's like you'll see that in fights when a guy gets knocked out and he wakes up trying to fight still, and he's trying to fight the ref, and you're like, no, you've been asleep.
No.
Yeah, that's
You're gonna
kinda what
sit-
was happening.
You're going to sit down for a while on this one.
All right, the parade lap is on right now
All right,
for the
all right.
450s.
Let's get this
They
on.
keep showing Coop going
Oh,
to the
they gave an
hospital.
update. They say the team's first concern is always for the rider. We are hoping everything will turn out okay, but of course, after seeing the crash and Cooper getting transported to the hospital, we are devastated as a team. That is the Red Bull KTM team manager, Ian Harrison.
Well,
That is what they are saying. And they have to, for liability reasons. There's no way they could.
no, that was a devastating crash. I mean, that was just a really hard crash to even stomach through. So, congratulations for them taking the responsible side, but it just sucks for Cooper because he really wanted it. He wanted to win that.
He's in. He was in it, and he was going to take it to the final race in Utah.
Yeah.
Now we see what Chase does. If Chase wins like Jason and I have predicted today, Eli just has to get on the board, and then Chase can't catch him.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no way, and then it's done. Like there's a good chance Eli wraps it up next week.
Yep.
Right.
That would be my guess. Eli will wrap this up next week. So whatever points he puts on Chase today, then he'll wrap it up next week because Cooper is going to be dropping to 3 probably in points.
And
So
then
the-
he'll drop to 3. Sex will get number 2.
So the question is, should I jump into some Def Leppard right now, and we'll come back at the end of 450?
I will punch
main
you in
one?
the nuts. I'll punch you right in the nuts.
He's just doing that just
In the
because.
nuts, you will
That's
get
good.
it.
Yeah, I got some
like that.
Def Leppard right here, and then after that, we got some Journey. It's a big 49.
Oh, Journey's okay.
Welcome to Supercross coverage from Nashville, Tennessee, and the Big 49 is ready. Stretch is here in all his redneck glory. Moto Man's ready to bang his cousin. Jason from HYR's ready to sell some tractors. And Bookie Kyle's got his banjo out ready to take on those city slickers. Time to get our Supercross on the Big 49.
All right, guys. Chase Sexton won this race, came across first, and I don't think anyone's crossed the finish line since. It's been about 30 seconds. Eli Tomac will come in second. Kenny Roczen in third. Colt Nichols, performance of the year for him in fourth place, and also performance of the year for Justin Hill in fifth, followed by Jason Anderson sixth, and our boy Dino Wilson in seven. Best ride of the year for him as well. Bad news. Justin Barsha down and what looks like a broken collarbone, got carted off, and that's bad. So we lose Barsha and Cooper Webb, two guys in the title contention in this one day.
And Barsha, that's bad for the outdoors coming
Yeah,
up.
that's really bad because the outdoors is just around the corner, and if he broke a collarbone, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done. So that'll
What's
suck.
happening? There's something crazy playing in my head right now. It's a commercial. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
That was confusing me.
Eh.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some stuff playing in your head sometimes. Right?
Some crazy stuff. Some stuff saying I should
Was that
go
it?
get Moto Man.
There you go.
Is that what's
Shout
playing
out,
in your head?
shout out to them Dukes. It is. Yeah. What a crazy day. This was a
is
sneaky
Stretch's
bad
head right here.
track.
This is what I was queuing up.
Yeah. Stretch his head.
Stretch takes it all personal when he hears things in his head.
Yeah.
No, because I can't hear it over my own self, and I can't hear myself talk in the headset. It's really when you. And the only thing worse is to hear yourself on a delay, and then you start talking with a lisp. I don't know what it is, but it screws you up really bad. You start going because you're hearing yourself back, but on a delay, and that'll really screw you up.
Got it.
No, we are all good though. So Sexton goes, Eli in second, Barsha I had in third, Adam C I had in fourth. He didn't even make up there, and Roxon looked really good.
That pretty much makes it a wrap up though for Eli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
I don't know because Sexton won. I mean, is there a chance? I mean, if something could happen in Denver, but remember, Denver is a home race for Eli Tomac.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
at home next week. You think he's not coming to play? He could.
But
I guess Eli will wrap it up next week.
But if he say something happened, fell down, didn't finish either
Yeah.
moto, right?
Next week will be official wrap up for him, just kind of like Hunter wrapped it up today for the 250s. I think
Yeah.
next week will be wrap up for Eli.
How cool was that for Eli to get his third championship
Be
at
done.
home?
I mean, Salt Lake is really just kind of like a meh.
Right.
Yeah, and at that point, believe me, if Eli wraps it up next week, he will not even be in the game. He'll be there at Salt Lake, but he won't be like trying to win. He'll just
Well,
be
he has
out
no
going
reason.
For, yeah,
He has no reason to. The next race that he really needs to win at is going to be outdoor.
outdoor. Yeah. So,
And
cool
by the
stuff.
way, in all fairness, though, he kind of does need to win on this level. All the points from both Supercross and outdoor are additive
Right.
for the entire
And
season.
smart for Sexton today, like getting that win. That's a couple extra points.
Yeah.
If Webb's out next week,
Yep.
which we're thinking maybe.
I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if Webb's out next week or if they've got him on
He's
concussion
out.
protocol.
he's out. Dude, you
know?
can't take a blow to the head like that and not be out on concussion protocol. Look how long, just this year, look how long Dylan Ferran is, Michael Mosman. There's been a few dudes on concussion protocol for a while this season, and we've seen no one get bumped like Cooper did.
And then Stretch, you were wondering if Barsha might be up in the points mix right there, and now he's out.
I was saying that right at the start. I was like, you know what? Barsha might get up into number 3 with Coop being out, and now Barsha's done. He's not.
That means
he's
Kenny's
not
going to
back.
come in and take that.
Yeah,
Kenny can
Kenny's
come in
going
and
to
get
take that slot.
That means you're going to see a yellow on the
Right.
box.
possibly.
Chicken wet. Hold. Stop the press. Stop the presses. Hold
It's impressive,
on here.
isn't it? It's
Hold
impressive.
on here. I got it.
When you find yourself in danger,
Oh, there we
when you're
go.
threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Right, if you're
No
afraid,
wonder
you'll
why he
have
doesn't
you
like you,
overlook
Moto.
it. Besides, you do the job
You're referring this to Ken Roxon right now.
He will drink his super
Wow.
sauce and throw the bad
Say it.
guys for a
It's got
loss.
Super
He will
Chicken.
Bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken.
Wow.
Call for Super Chicken.
Chase Sexton won that race by like 17 seconds, dude.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Unofficial results. Yeah,
was
they,
good.
they are in. I want to see the points. I'm waiting for them to put up the points because we will know what Eli has to do as soon as we see the points between Chase and Eli as of today.
By the
Whatever-
way,
whatever that
you
is.
should be proud of Super Chicken right there, Stretch.
Super Chicken Kenny Roxon.
Yeah, I mean, it's his
Dude, he's
birthday.
on the box. He's on the box on his birthday, 3rd week in a row.
Exactly. And you're going to pop out of a cake for him.
Yep. And
Yeah.
you get to rub in Moto on his face
Solid.
this week,
Don't
right?
you besmirch my friend Kenny Roxon on the chicken.
Hold
leg.
on here.
You get to talk to Moto this week.
Let's see here.
I think Eli's setting in. I won this. I just got my 3rd.
You get to rub in Moto in Roxon's face this week.
Hey, if you guys are Eli, you can't celebrate because it sucks to win it, to get it like he did today. I mean, you don't want, no one wants to do that. But at the same time, you're still going to win the championship, and it's because of what happened today.
He definitely had it.
You know, what
It
I
was
mean?
kind. He was going to have it.
Today.
It's been his season, yeah.
It seemed like it. I'm with you on that. But then in Cooper, by the way, this is the best year Cooper Webb's ever had, and he's not going to get the championship.
By the way, I got this is, by the way, 2 Ken Roxon right here. This is 2 Ken Roxon from Stretch. I've got this specifically for him.
Oh, wow. Eli's bike blew up. Did Eli's bike blow up? What is that?
I'm playing it. This is you to Ken Roxon.
I don't know what that is.
Hold on.
What in the world are you playing? It sounds like a rocket blasting off.
Close.
Okay.
Stretch jumping out of the cake.
Actually,
that's you get points again, Moto. You got points for that
by
one.
the way, do you know who is the biggest fanboy of anyone ever, anywhere? Daniel Blair with Jet Lawrence. It's like you can hear him touching himself when he's talking about that kid. You're like, dude, it's creepy, his love of Jet Lawrence.
I just figured I'd do
Daniel
that.
Blair is horrible. Here we go. So he's 18.
Ken Roxon.
Stretch him up, man,
18
but I give you
points
points,
back.
though.
Okay.
They just showed the points. So 18 points back is Chase Sexton now in second place in the points.
Okay.
Okay.
So Eli is 18 points ahead, which means Eli won't wrap it up next week. He's going to have to go to Utah and race
All right.
because it's not 20. It's not 25, which would
gotta
mean he
finish.
just had to show up next week and do anything, and he would have an over 25-point lead, and he'd be fine.
Yeah. He's
But
got
no,
to
he's
he's
going to
got
have
to
to
get
go
top
to
10.
Utah. Yeah,
Top
he's going to
10.
have to go to Utah and race, and he's going to have to race next weekend in Denver.
All right. So we got that covered.
That's pretty good.
All right. So what do you got going on this week at the shop,
Okay,
Jason?
so here's the deal. I'm gonna contact. I need some input here.
Okay.
Caterpillar, John Deere.
Okay.
Who should I talk to about this?
We're more Caterpillar around here than
More
John
Caterpillar,
Deere.
I'm thinking,
yeah,
too.
You
we're
don't think we're
Caterpillar.
John Deere? We're John Deere, man.
No, we're more cat than John
We're
Deere.
going country.
Yeah.
Okay, Caterpillar,
Okay. Big yellow equipment.
Big yellow.
Yeah.
Caterpillar's local, aren't they?
Big Yellow.
They are local.
Yeah, they got some local
Maybe I'll
stuff.
talk to them,
Okay.
All right.
and then probably work on selling some Hondas this week.
Nice.
Honda had a
Congratulations
good
on that.
day,
I think you're
dude.
gonna move some Hondas because you definitely had some winners today. You sold some bikes today.
Yeah, you got the 250
the plan.
championship locked up, and then you got a 450 looking good. Plus, you had Dino Wilson with the best ride of his year on a Honda, and freaking Colt Nichols too.
And the fact that Stretch is going to jump out of a cake for Ken Roxon, and that's a big deal right there.
That's at a Suzuki party. That's
Yeah.
nothing to do with Honda.
He admitted it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it.
And it's not a birthday cake. It's
Oh.
a giant bucket of chicken. Come on, it's me. It's a giant bucket of chicken
covered
at
in
the
waffles.
chicken wagon party. I'm going to jump
In a
out.
chicken suit.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a chicken suit.
No, I'm gonna be greased up and fried chicken. I'm gonna jump in the bucket's gonna have chicken around me. I'm gonna come out just oily and shiny and glistening and looking sexy.
Nice. I see Ken Roxon right now with Will Christensen, and I'm thinking if Stretch were in a bucket of chicken and popped out in front of him right now, I would pay money to see that. It is best Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday.
Kenny would run for the hills.
I would die. That would be the funniest thing in the world.
You don't care, Moto, does, if Roxy doesn't like you.
Oh, dude.
At this point in time, huh?
Dude, I really don't give it.
No,
I don't
his
give a
mission
rip.
is to get Roxanne to not
I
like
don't
me.
give a
That's his mission.
I don't give a rip, but man, that would be funny.
Oh, how
gee
can we
whiz.
pull this off?
Happy birthday.
How can we pull this off?
Oh my God, that would be funny.
Stretch
Eli
is-
is walking off of that stage right now, going, "I got this. It's done."
Yeah. Yeah.
Because really, if he shows up and races the next two races, he wins it
Yeah.
with 18 points. Because Chase, and by the way, here's what's crazy: Chase could win the next two races. Chase looks really good.
Yeah,
He's
he
fast
could.
as F.
But all Eli has to do is get, second.
Yeah, or any top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10.
Eli's
huh?
just got to get like 10 points
He's
in the
good.
next
10
couple
points,
of
10
races, and he's
points.
fine. Yeah,
He's golden. So,
yeah, Eli's got it.
wow. So, you're going to sell some Hondas?
Still
this
some
week?
Hondas, looking at some tractors.
Some tractors. All right. Sweet. Stretch outside of wearing a Speedo, popping out of a cake, and saying happy
Glistening
birthday.
chicken
Glistening with
suit.
chicken grease
Bok, bok, bok.
on your chicken nipples. What are you going to do for Ken Roxon this week?
I am going to talk to Kenny Roxon here in just a few minutes when we get into the press conference. I'll talk to Kenny Roxon. I'll talk to Eli. I'll talk to Chase Sexton. Also talk to 250 East champion Hunter Lawrence. We'll get all of that
Okay.
today. So good time coming up here in a couple minutes on the press conference. We'll get those taped out, and then we will get them back on the air starting Monday morning. And then I may be done for the season as far as Supercross coverage because my real job is a real pain in my ass. So
Got it.
I have no more days off between now and like May 20 something.
We want to thank our sponsors here today, LBZ. It's all about the lifestyle. We want to thank our other sponsors here, Neutral and Ghost Energy Drink. And we also want...
I gotta appreciate them, bro. The Liquid Death I was drinking today.
That is good stuff, isn't it?
It's like lemon water. It's
It's
just
good.
quenching like
It's good.
I'm
You know what
assuming
I'm
it's
out
good.
of? I'm out
It's
of
not-
my Armless
Really?
Palmer one, and I like that one.
You know what it's not? It's not light beer.
It's not like that.
It's
Who
not
drinks
light beer. Tasteless, gnarly. Actually, light beer has
You
a
did a
taste.
light beer?
It tastes horrible, dude. Light beer just tastes horrible. I don't care. The only
Kyle's
contra-
gonna-
the only
Kyle's gonna
contra-
send you
Are you
threatening
saying that
death
because Coors
threats.
Light Kyle's not here?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I said it to his face yesterday. The only thing light beer does good for the world in general as a purpose is great marketing. That's it. It's got amazing marketing. I mean, Stretch, you interviewed the here's to you, Mr.
Oh, my
Tractor
God.
Man. I mean,
the
that- some of the
best advertising in our lifetime has been Bud Light advertising.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
best
outside of this last little stint of weirdness, but that
Yeah.
up until that point, that's the point of light beer. It's good advertising.
Remember,
That's
what's
it.
up?
Yeah, exactly.
What's up? Was
All
cool.
those things, dude, are all Bud Light commercials.
Everything else, light beer tastes horrible.
Do you know what's funny? years and years ago,
And it doesn't even get you there in a hurry.
But there
true.
was a Super Bowl commercial years ago where a bunch of guys were trying to get into like ladies' night because it was like discount on Bud Light, and they were all dressed as girls. No one complained about that back
No.
then.
No,
Remember that one?
I even
bunch
have
of
a-
guys with beards dressing up as girls to get into a
I
bar.
even have a picture of you somewhere. You and Jack dressed up in drag, going to a drag race.
it was a drag race. We
Yeah.
raced drag queens in high heels.
Yeah. Can you get a
By the
picture
way,
of the chicken
I lost.
thing going on?
Yeah.
Get a picture of that.
When he does that for Ken Roxon, I'm definitely going to need a picture of Stretch jumping out of the bucket
Don't
of
you
chicken.
talk smack about my
I'm
Kenny
saying.
Roxon.
Yeah.
It is his birthday, and
See?
he came in third and got on the podium.
You want me to play Happy Birthday again?
I feel bad, dude. I'm seriously bummed about today's race, though. Like, I am bummed. Ken Roxon had a good day. It's his birthday, good. But I'm bummed for Justin Barsha. I'm really bummed for Cooper Webb.
Yeah.
There was some massive suckery today in this race out here in Nashville.
Yeah,
I
there's
am-
casualties on that track. too.
I am
Yeah.
definitely bummed for Cooper Webb and Justin Barsha. I mean, two guys that we get along with great here at the Big 49 that have taken time out of their busy schedules to have, sit down interviews with us and talk to us. Seeing those guys get hurt sucks. It just
That
sucks.
sucks. And
So-
Barsha has been on such a tear, and he was on the podium today when he crashed.
Yeah. He was on the box. So
On the box and moving. When
Dirk
he went down.
Diggler could have been a bright and shining star.
Right.
But
don't you mock
instead,
Justin
he's
Yeah,
probably
what happens
sitting,
next?
He's probably sitting in an emergency room right now getting X-rays.
Right.
Yeah.
That
from a broken
sucks.
collarbone.
Next to Cooper.
Yeah.
You think they park them next to each other?
Oh, yeah, but
wonder
they're going to
that.
be in the hospital tonight.
I
together.
wonder that. I seriously wonder that. Not that that really matters, but I just wonder, like, if Barsha goes, wherever you're putting
Right.
Webb, put me in the bed next to him.
Right.
Oh my God, poor Cooper Webb. He's in there trying to get some peace and quiet because he's got a gnarly headache.
All of a sudden they start
concussion.
racing through the hallway, right?
Race to the hallway on wheelchairs.
Did you guys see the crap that came out? It was on social media this week. Apparently, Justin Barsha was an incredibly hyperactive youth.
Really?
And he was training at some school where all the big time racers were racing, and he was up and coming riding 80s or whatever. And he was such a pain in the ass that apparently they used to duct tape him to a pole every night because he would do little dick stuff, like after they'd wash their bikes, go throw mud at him and stuff like that. So they'd take Barsha. And there's photos of it on Instagram this week of Barsha as a little kid being duct taped to a pole because they hazed him so much because he was such a spastic.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that
That's
was funny
Look at
stuff.
me now, huh?
Look
Yeah.
at me now. He's kicking ass, taking names.
All right.
So,
God.
well,
Craziness.
I hope both Barsha and Webb, heal up, everything gets good, and they're back on the track soon. So,
Yeah, we'll see.
all right. Thank you for listening to our lovely program, and we will see you on Monday. It is the Big 49.